A 6-year-old boy is making 11 million a year on YouTube reviewing toys. What the hell? My little brother better step up and start providing for this family. Youngest sibling problems. My sister and I also decided to take one of those years later photos. When my mum tells me to stop making faces at my brother because he's terrified. Walking home and saw my brother and his friends riding ice down the river. This is just what brothers do. Being the oldest sibling on Christmas morning. Throwback to my sister's guinea pig funeral. Sometimes I worry about my sister. It's a good drawing though. My sister has friends over. This is my favorite picture of my sister's brother, guy who knocked up my sister. When my sister doesn't get her own way. Dear family, I am running away. I love you, Dad. Bye. Say bye to Bella when your brother gets really high and tells you to shut up so you won't ruin the audio of a 5-minute video of a pigeon eating a hot dog. If you are the older twin, call your little sibling a few times a day and be like, when I was your age, and then describe what you did 7 minutes ago. You have made many people wish they had a twin now. Congrats. My little brother loves playing in snow. Last year, my brother had to work on Thanksgiving. He asked me to save him a little bit of everything. This is me on guard. I used to beat my sister over the head with this. My baby sister got asked out, and I don't know what to say, but this is so cute. Remembering when I told my 8-year-old little brother he was a bum for not having any Fortnite skins, and he hit me with, many a man thinks he is buying pleasure when he is really selling himself to it. What is animes? Why is your brother running around the house screaming, anime bobs? Missed cool. Would you slap your sister or brother for $1 million? I would hit my brother in the face with a spinning heel kick for 60 bucks. The person who made this picture doesn't have siblings. None of my siblings are home to bully me, so bring it. I always wondered what the little piggy that stayed at home looked like. This kid was gifted with the best name ever, and he's using it wisely. Blake Money. Cash Money. Blake's brother. Muppets 2011 features apparently biological siblings born to 2 human parents, where one is a Muppet and the other is a human. This implies that being a Muppet is a random genetic mutation that could happen to anyone. Alabama siblings. Let's just do it. Our kids will come out just fine. 9 months later. If your dad wore shoes like this when you were growing up, you have siblings you've never met. My brother looks like he has returned from war, but actually, he is just a father of 2 girls who had a party the day before. Brothers, separated at birth. I need this type of dedication from my siblings. As grandma asked where I'm at. No, I made a fake Becky, okay? What? Hold on, I'm sending a picture. I'm dying, please help me. We don't interfere in sibling rivalries. My brother, who lives in Costa Rica, came across the Spanish version of Uno. 1. My boyfriend has the same name as my brother, so when we get with each other and I scream his name, I remember my boyfriend. Older sibling who was a fan of specific media. Younger sibling becoming a fan of said media. Staying with my father and my teenage brother occasionally has been very enlightening. Actually, I need to think about it positively. Okay, fascinating. Okay, amazing. I have to live like this, okay. Are your family plates or perhaps pots and pans? My mom bought a all my children have paws mug in an effort to disown us in favor of her dogs, but she is blissfully unaware of the fact that 2 of her children are actually furries. Why do you know your sibling is a furry? I made them a furry. This is why she's disowning you. A girl told me that her children should marry my children. I don't even know what zone I'm in now. She wants you to start a family with her, and then she wants to marry your kids to their siblings. Always check on your siblings. Today, I found out my little brother was trying to run away for no reason. How do you run away? Can you seduce a rat? Bro, what is he? There's sibling rivalry. Then, there's my 4-year-old daughter from her 1-year-old brother's nursery. Tell us that we don't have to collect him today, because he's going to live there now, and he won't even miss us. Me, where did that bruise come from? 7-year-old, motions to sister. We were fighting. Why? Do we need a reason? Pretty sure she just summed up every sibling relationship ever. Why do I look like I'm about to fling my newborn baby brother into the sun? I didn't ask for a sibling, Michelle. Sibling trauma? My brother convinced me for years that I was born as a prawn, and my mom found me washed up on a local beach. She wanted another child, so I got transitioned into a human, and that's why me and my brother did not look alike. My papa also backed this story and called me his wee prawn. Who are you calling first? Mom, Miss Tool. Dad, Miss Tool. My sibling. How writers think siblings interact. Hello, sister. Hello, brother. How siblings actually interact. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Once in kindergarten, a girl asked me to write Supergirl on her arm, since I was the only kid who could write, so I wrote shit on her arm, and I hid under the table for like 30 minutes. Then the teacher found me and yelled at me, then called my parents, and my dad laughed so hard he cried. My little sister graduated from high school, and her quote, "I'm not really funny, I'm just mean, and people think I'm joking." I recently noticed that whenever life was getting me down, I would usually find $1 in my pocket the next day. I told my parents how weird it was, and they told me my little sister puts $1 in one of my pockets when she knows I'm sad to help cheer me up, and now I'm crying. Oh my, I downloaded this app that lets me make personalized emoji. I made
this one that looks exactly like you.
Yes, screw you. My sister did not appreciate my joke. I've just witnessed a 4-year-old hide from her mother behind bus seat and then jumped out and gave a junkie a fright by accident, to which he screamed, "Fuck off, you spooky midget." And it's safe to say I laughed so hard, a little pee almost came out. Poppy, I don't think you should ever admit to that. I just heard the most intense scream in my kitchen, so I got up to see what was wrong, and my 11-year-old sister was on the floor cuddling a bag of potato chips, and I said, "Dude, what's wrong?" And she yelled, "They're stale. Why does the world hate me? I have done nothing to deserve this." Is that a watermelon on the floor? No, it's her sister. Don't be so rude. My little sister's first day of college. If a class says Tuesday and Thursday, do I have to go to both, or can I pick one day to go? You're really stupid as hell. When my youngest brother was little, he was being bullied and went to my parents for help. They told him, "Sticks and stones may break my bones." Then they asked him to finish the phrase and he said, "But chains and whips excite me." He seriously thought that was the second part. My 10-year-old sister got a bad burn on her hands, and in the midst of her crying in pain, she places them over my heart and goes, "Ah, so nice and cold." She saw the chance and she took it. Whispers, "What is the taste of flavor?" "Chicky nuggies, my brother. Welcome home." I think my sister got dumped. I think your sister knows how to turn the fuck up. My brother is truly living the pro gamer life. Bruce Lee and his lesser known brother, Broccoli. My sister is a monster. Hey man, can you grab another 6-pack? Should be in the garage, next to the antique clown doll, the one with a striking resemblance to your little brother that went missing. My sister and her girlfriend are getting with each other in the other room next to me, really loudly. Help me. Update, I just heard her say, "Oh yeah, use the apple sauce." PSN friend request. Me, guy that works at GameStop who reminds me of my dead brother. Teacher, everyone, today you are going to correct the homework of your classmates. I'm sorry, but you are wrong on a couple of arteries. I have to give you a 6. Great job, brother. A 10. Thanks. This bike may look odd to some, but this man built it so that his blind brother can feel the wind like he does. That's quite the brother. I had a dream that I switched careers to wielding, and I posted my first wield on TikTok, and it was crap, and everyone commented, "Soft hands, brother." And I was genuinely upset when I woke up. POV, me after catching my little brother watching Top 10 Skibbity Ohio Riz moments. When my brother was 5, he told our parents he was running away from home and all he packed was underwear and my dad's football trophies. If I had a little brother, I would sacrifice him for you or dress him like you. Either way, we're getting wicked. My dad told my sister's new boyfriend to stand at the end of pictures so he can crop him out when she dumped him. I'm still cracking up. When I broke up with my high school boyfriend, my 10-year-old brother walked in on me crying and asked me what was wrong. I told him and he proceeded to log on to Minecraft, join my ex's party and go set their town on fire. A family of psychos. My teacher, when she realizes that she used to teach my brother, who was a class clown. I'm going to take a few days off. My little brother drowned in his pool yesterday afternoon. Did anyone try putting him in rice? Lol, just kidding. Take as much time as you need. I sent this to my colleague. How do I recover this? My little sister made a wall of sorrow to make my dad feel bad so she could get a cat. Well, it worked. Even though it costed $2,500, it was still the best prank Josh ever pulled on his twin brother. My brother collects soda cans. This is his bedroom wall. Me slapping my older brother in the face with his own hand. Haha, stop hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Sister-in-law. Crying. Is this why you wanted an open casket? Today, my mum and aunt decided to take a sister picture with their third sister that would have been fine if the third sister hadn't been dead for 8 years and cremated for 7. Update, they've just put a hat on the, do you people think I'm joking? As a kid, my brother fell into some dimension called Nutrition Land, where all of these fruits and vegetables sung him songs about nutrition. To this day, he's always like, "Man, you're acting like you forgot all the lessons we learned in Nutrition Land." And I have to remind him I didn't go there. When your older sibling hits you, and it barely even hurts, but your mom is watching. Evil info dumping, where you just tell lies. Older brother. Honestly, Cain and Abel aren't even special. Like, that's just what having a brother is like. Yeah, but they didn't know that yet, because brothers had only just been invented. Give your child a sibling so they can learn really important life lessons, like fighting, lying, stealing, and fake crying. $5,000 a week for the rest of your life, but you can't talk to a sibling for 15 years. No problem. All of my siblings have passed away. Step sibling court. Step siblings court. Why isn't Google working? How to delete text. Trade offer. I receive your mother. You receive a sibling. Trying to figure out which drink is less full to give it to your sibling. When you and your sibling have been beefing all day, and then your mother finally walks out of the house. Dad runs with disabled dog to help him have fun during playtime with siblings. Undertaker versus Mankind 20 years ago. Younger siblings all across America were getting choke slammed because of this dude. My sister requested a night at a hotel hotel with pizza and a pool for her 11th birthday, and my parents did it. Being an oldest child is just watching your siblings live the life you deserve and slowly descending into madness. I have 4 kids. I call my first my practiced child, middle 2, then what can I get you, baby? My 4. Yeah, you're a shit mother, Sue. I don't trust anyone with a younger sibling. Parents weren't satisfied with just you, had to try again. Something's gotta be wrong there. Ever happened that a song is playing in your head, like you aren't even humming it, and the next moment your sibling starts singing that song? Quantum entanglement. I fondly remember when my sister put this dinosaur in the water because she thought it was one of those expendable, grows in water things, and she waited 2 weeks, and I told her it probably wasn't going to grow, and she yelled at me and said, "Things take time, Lauren. You gotta have a little hope." And it's been close to a year now, and this is still in our bathroom. "Brother, may I have one spaghetti?" Me calling my mum when I was 10 to let her know my brother hit me, and I definitely did not throw the remote at his head. Sometimes my 12-year-old little sister will go on Club Penguin and trick a bunch of girls that she's a guy, and she will make them think they're dating, and then she will have them all meet her in the same place at the same time and watch them get into catfights about whose boyfriend she is. And that's how my little sister became a cross-dressing evil mastermind psycho on Club Penguin. My sister telling me to stop mimicking her. Me, girl in novel. "Hi, my older brother who is 17 years old and popular. Do you want breakfast?" Her brother. "Yes, remember when mum died when you were 4? And our dad is an alcoholic. One time when I was 6, I saw an infomercial claiming that their product would make you look 10 years younger, and my sister said she was going to use it on me, and I became really scared when you're hiding in your sister's closet to scare her, and she starts getting..." Bro, what? Explain a film plot badly. Older sister ruins younger sister's chance to be on nationally televised game show. I just heard my mum tell my brother, "When you die, you will go outside and garden until your father says you're done." And it took me a second to realize that my brother was playing a video game, and this was not a theological discussion. Purgatory. Just when you thought you were going to enjoy the meal alone. When my uncle, who's completely deaf, was about 17, he got into a heated argument with his great aunt, his mother. They were furiously signing back and forth. Suddenly, they both stopped and started laughing. My great aunt had accidentally signed, "Don't you yell at me." If I had witnessed that. Use your inside hands. Minecraft. A player has built a whole metropolis in 3 years. Incredible. Younger sibling. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I delete his 3 years of work by accident? Older sibling. Oh, come on. I didn't even hit you that hard. Younger sibling. Single father adopts 5 siblings under 5. They deserve to be raised as siblings. Siblings as kids versus siblings as adults. The amount my sibling has versus what they share with me. Imagine having a sibling, loser. Imagine having your parents so devastated by their first mistake that they don't make another. When you lie and your sibling backs you up without having to say a thing. Chris and Liam showing us how having siblings is like. How you see your sibling or friend when they back up your lie and make it believable. I love seeing Cardinals and Blue Jays together. I'm always like, haha, evil siblings. This is what I'm all about, baby. The father and daughter aged well. Probably good diets. Lol, we are all siblings. My eyelashes versus my brother's eyelashes. Not only my brother's, literally every boy I know. A reminder to your siblings to close the damn door when they leave your room. When you're trying to eat your siblings' food without them noticing. Chucky's evil brother, Zucky. Vin Diesel broke into a theater in New York with his brother when he was 7, with the intent of vandalizing it. When they were caught, instead of calling the police, the theater's director offered them roles in an upcoming show, thus starting Diesel's acting career. The wisteria has tied itself around the doorknob. Morning debunking. In fact, my little brother has been coming over and tying it to the doorknob. He is 24 years old. Brother, why do you still walk on 4 legs? We have been liberated. Stand. Thinking about when my oldest brother took Japanese classes and his professor was like, "Your pronunciation is really good, but you need to watch movies that aren't about the Yakuza because you sound like a criminal." My brother, from another mother, is Mario okay? Mario is reflecting on life, wondering why there is so much fighting and bloodshed, having to fight people like his brother and lover on the battlefield, and getting his ass handed to him on a regular basis. It's too much. His spirit is broken. I remember my mum's Uncle Joe died and got cremated, and we were on the way to the funeral, and she said she wanted some coffee, and my older brother goes, "Well, we got a box of Joe right here," and that didn't make her laugh. Ellen DeGeneres' brother defends talk show host for supporting Kevin Hart. I've never seen a family with a stronger PE teacher gene. I don't know, my relationships with my siblings is always either, "Yo, I hope you hide the body," or "Do not even breathe in my direction." There is no in between. Today, my little brother, he's 6, put a seashell to his ear and told me the ocean said I'm a nerd. Treat her how you treat your car. Brother, I can assure you she does not want that. At my funeral, sit me up. I want to see if my sister's got my clothes on. My little sister discovered we have different dads. Now she's trying to say we're just friends. My sister and her husband had a baby, and this is my favorite picture of the whole situation. My brother has a PlayStation 3 for sale for $50. No controllers or games, and needs a few cords too. P.S. It's not stolen. It's got the power plug to the wall. Turn it on, and that's it, I guess. We passed a sign in Boring that said their sister city is Dole, Scotland. Welcome to Dole, paired with Boring, Oregon. Alexander Graham Bell. I invented the telephone. His brother, Taco. I'm working on some pretty big stuff too. I found some baby pictures of my sister today. My boyfriend's beige flag is that he's so unbothered, he never asks for details. His best friend broke up with his girlfriend. Why? He didn't ask. His sister got a new job. Where? He doesn't know. Gay lovers find out they are brothers. The funniest thing to do as an older sibling is to add an S onto stuff your younger sibling plays. Oh, you're playing Pokemons? You're booting up Fortnites on the Switch. Skyrims? Because it's the closest thing humans have to a rage spell. You are missing the power of the, as in the Pokemon, or the Fortnite. Hell, I just say the Costco, and everyone around me loses their mind. Do you ever see your sibling and just have this overwhelming urge to smack them for no reason? Like, my brother will walk into the room and I'm like, oh man, I guess I have to end you. The Cain instinct. I heard a commotion in my kids' room after I put them to bed. I listened outside their door and figured that my 7-year-old had allowed my 4-year-old into her bed to cuddle and sing to because he was feeling scared. These two fight each other all day, but show up when it counts. What is it like having a sister? Hey B, hey B. What? You took my foundation. You took my shirt last week. Call this even. Don't go through my stuff anymore, bit. I was going to ask you, but you were being rude. Who cares? You still have your own clothing. Wear your shit. Do you want to go see a movie tonight? Yes. My little sister officially turned 10 yesterday, and because I'm in another state, I couldn't see her, so I called her instead to sing happy birthday, and when I was done she whispered, K, and hung up on me. Is that the same sister who put her burned hand on your heart because it was so nice and cold? That would be the sister. My sibling, who I abandoned in the abyss centuries ago, and presumed dead, just texted me this. I live, bitch. Stupid brother. Be young. Have a brother 1 year older. Mother gets daily visitors. Each time she gets a visitor, she locks us in a room, looks away and says, look out for your stupid brother. Each one of us thinks the other is stupid. Mother dies. Still don't know which one of us was the stupid one. His brother died overseas. He wears his uniform every Friday to remember his legacy. My 7-year-old brother. I'm so good at math. Ask me any question. I will give you the answer. What is 5 minus 10? My brother, who hasn't learned about negative numbers yet. This Switch game my little brother wanted to gift me this Christmas was only digitally available, but because he wanted me to be able to unwrap something, he recreated the package on his own. Want to see what I'm giving my brother and his fiance for their engagement gift? Yes, that's pretty. Does it symbolize the beginning of their story? My brother and I can play competitively against one another in Mario Kart. So I had this trophy made for us for whoever wins and holds the title until the next game. Brother, I see that you have left your trash on the forest floor. Please reconsider. If you have any younger siblings going out tonight, be sure to check their candy for anything dangerous. Just found a World War II era anti-personnel fragmentation grenade hidden in this blow pop.